guys, today we'll be talking about productivity hacks in stressful times like this. My name is Biodida Frede and this is the Daffy Show, so don't forget to like, subscribe and share this video with your friends. So let's get into it. Every time I try to forget how long it's been since we've been in this pandemic, Facebook reminds me.
Surprise,
I think I've managed to forget, and then Facebook sends, you have a memory with da-da-da-da-da, you know, and that happened this morning, to be honest. And I was reminded how long we've been in this period. So I've been thinking, when is this going to be over? I know I'm sure every one of us has had that moment where we're like, when is this going to end, right? So today we're like, yes, rah, 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 we're going on. And tomorrow is like, when will this be over? And then I start thinking to myself, will this ever be over? Then I'm thinking also, is this going to be the new normal? And it just keeps, Kudos to you if you haven't spiraled even once during this period. Like you are.
Oh, you are doing well.
You're a mutant, and we need to come get you from your house, take your blood, and drink it all. Like,
Sultan, you are a liar.
that's what I'm saying. But anyway, that's for another video. Okay, you can leave your address in the comments. Anyway, so because I have so much going on for me, I have kids, I have 9 to 5, I have ImmiGreat Life, I have everything else, in my life. I needed to even just appraise what it is that I do and how the results I'm getting, and if those are the results I am comfortable with getting, and if I could be getting better results, and if there were things I needed to cut off so that I could get the results that I want, But that's for another video. Today I'm going to be talking about a few very simple things that have helped me not fall off completely, right? And just because of my personality, I'm not going to be mentioning things like, fancy, shiny things. These are going to be very simple because I've noticed simple works for me, right? Simple works for me. That's what I'm going to say. In some areas, So first things first is I've learned that it doesn't have to be new, which is just like what I was saying. The fact that it's new and it's shiny doesn't mean it will really work for me. If it's tried and it's tested, a stressful time might not be the best time to change that, you see. So if it's like a regular time, like we say, okay, let me just try this, and then if it doesn't work, I'll try that. But there's so much happening at the same time that I can't really afford to lose, hold of everything that's going on at the time. So, and this one, even for the simplest things, I'm looking for my house keys. I can't find my favorite socks. I can't find my favorite necklace, my favorite whatever. I can't find someone's email address. I can't remember my passwords, just the simplest things. And I used to go over it, especially in this few months, until my husband said, you know what, especially when it comes to the keys or stuff like that, he's like, why don't you just keep it all in one place? In one place. I'm like, what do you mean keep it all in one place? No, this place is for keys and this place is for the latest key. He's like, no, just put it all in one place. Even if that place looks crazy, if it's all in one place, you don't have to figure out the last place you put it in. So I'm that girl who typically say, you know what, I want to start putting my keys in a new place, and then I forget that place. So what he's trying to say is no new places, nothing new for a while, at least while you're trying to figure out what's going on. Just put it all in a good old regular place, nothing special. Don't try to be fancy. And I think it's worked. It's worked for me. He's like, stop changing purses. Just use one purse. You hardly go out anyway. So if it's one purse, everything is in there. And he's used to it. He has that spot in a lot because how, us wives are. We take everything else and then leave them one spot. So one spot is his thing. Another thing is using your Google Calendar. You'll be amazed at how much help the Google Calendar is, especially if you have a partner and you can sync your calendars together. You're not having this crazy arguments about, well, I told you I was going out on Saturday, and you said we were going out on Sunday. No, I actually said Saturday, you said Sunday. So who's going to take care of the kids? You're not having that, right? So syncing calendars is really important. Also because there's so much going on right now that I tend to forget. I literally have 3 meetings at the same time. Like and sometimes I forget because I'm coming off of one meeting. And he's the one who's like, oh, you have a meeting right now. I hope you haven't forgotten. So that helps as well. It's not like we never have any more issues over scheduling, but it's way, way better because there's even proof. You know how some people like to say, I have receipts, I have evidence for the fact that I told you that this is what I'm going to do on Friday and you have to do this. And the person says, no, you never told me. The Google Calendar is your friend. Another thing is doing things one at a time. And this one was from my Uncle Ben, right? I think I was complaining to him about something. And he just said, why don't you do the simple things first? You have all these things going on, right? Why don't you rank them from the simplest, to the most challenging, or the one, I think it was simple and the shortest. Why don't you rank them by, how simple they are and how many hours they will take, and work from the simplest and work from there. And it works. It actually does work because sometimes we tend to take the most complicated and put it first, and working on that, and then we're looking at the rest and feeling guiltier and guiltier. And so he definitely helped me with that. Yeah, he helped me with that. And then this one, I've always done. I think when the pandemic started, I fell off a bit, but I've done it for so many years, so I kind of I'm used to it, which is energy tracking.
How?
My husband always says, people will understand what you're saying, so you should stop saying this, but it works for me. Right? Energy tracking I'm really big on energy tracking, which is basically noting where your energy is going.
Yeah, you for talk and since now.
Noting when you have the most energy to spare, noting what drains you and what fuels you. Just knowing all of those things in your life, and that way knowing what to avoid, knowing how to recuperate when you are drained, and being able to also I would just merge this with energy tracking as well. Knowing how to communicate where you are when it comes to energy. You're feeling drained, knowing how to tell the people around you that you're drained without yelling, because when I'm drained, I'm yelling at everybody. I don't care who you are. So for everybody's good, I'd better be in a good place with the energy. But seriously though, energy tracking is everything. Energy tracking is everything. But another thing is energy tracking is linked to communication. So it's not enough to be able to track your energy and note what's going on with you. You need to be able to tell the people that can help you, or the people that you're relating with, this is where I am. I'm not putting it on you. I'm not blaming you. I'm just saying this is where I am and this is what I need so I can get to a good place. And the fifth is shunning guilt. Remember that I said these things might not be things that you think are important, right? But for me, they work. And that's because guilt can be so powerful, like just feeling like, oh, I haven't checked my kids' homework and it's already 4 o'clock, and you're feeling guilty, and that guilt is weighing on you. So the other tasks that you're doing, you can't even put 80%. I'm not even going to say 100% because nobody has 100% these days. But you can't even put 80% in because you're so... There's so much going on, right? Anyway, so those are the things that will help you to stay productive and stay, okay while you get accustomed to what's going on in the moment. Another thing that I'll share, like a bonus, right, is an app. It's an app, it's called Forest app. I like it because it's very simple, clean, look and feel. It's clean, it's easy to use. So basically, when you have tasks to do, you just put it on. You don't use any of the other apps. You just put on the Forest app and you set the timer, and it grows a tree. While you're not using your phone, the tree is growing, right? And I feel like it's important because it also keeps the idea of climate change and the importance of the environment on our minds as we go about our business, right? So that's all I have to share, guys. If you know any productivity hacks, share them in the comments. What helps you stay productive even when things are difficult, like the last 1 year? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you guys so much for the support. Don't forget to go to the blog. It is at www.immigreat.life. On Instagram, it's at immigreat.life. And my name is Viola Dafredi. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.